Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Dolphins and the reigning Super Bowl champs coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Brooklyn Barons. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
In the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
And what a great game that was to watch last week because he put on a show in the wild card round with 5 touchdown passes. So if you ever want to see what a hot quarterback looks like, watch that tape. Let's see if that same hot quarterback shows up in this one.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he fires one. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, and Zach Wilson.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. John Franklin Myers. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver. I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Here's a give to Carter.
He will push his way down to about the 14. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Touchdown! Devontae Adams. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Barons are on the board first here in this division round matchup. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game, that they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
Now the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. So the drive there took 6 plays.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Miami set to take over.
To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down.
So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a 1st down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the 1st quarter.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. Now it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Carl Lawson, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save?
Yes.
That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. A gain of 9, not enough, and It's fourth down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
Sanders' kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now it's Wilson. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Wilson will throw again. Again, he finds Moore. And they're going to get this all the way inside the Miami 15. And what a big-time play there.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap and a give to Carter.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Wilson. Touchdown! That's caught. Corey Davis. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Barons add 6 to their lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Rodgers. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
First and 10, Taylor now. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Rodgers now to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early. So that'll back him up 5. Now after the false start, here's second and 7.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. And on third and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
The kick by Sanders is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. Throwing is Wilson.
They'll drop that down to Carter underneath.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 41, Wilson. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think.
By that,
yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and it curls back inside for the completion.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Now Wilson. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again is Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14.
A handoff for Carter.
This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A give, Carter running right.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. To throw is Wilson.
He'll drop this underneath to Carter.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Going for it, it's Carter.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a...
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Michael Carter
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Barons are able to widen their advantage. So it was the passing game that got him down here. The closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it was Michael Carter who finished it all off with a touchdown run. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers rumbling past the 30. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Rodgers again now. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now it's Wilson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Wilson. Hard throw, incomplete. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game.
So no touchdown that time, but they do get 3 more, and now they have even more of a cushion.
It's been a terrific first half offensively, so it's hard to blame them for not getting into the end zone there. But the way they've been moving the ball in this one, I don't think these will be their final points of the game.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the give, this is their fullback. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Came up about a yard short, but I can't help it, Brandon. I love it when the big guy gets the football and he tries to battle his way forward. There's something about those guys carrying the ball and watching people trying to stop them. That's just great theater.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
Now Carter to start the drive. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson. Throw right side, complete to Carter. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. 7 yards to pick up there. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
They'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. To throw again on second down. Wilson, slant to Adams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And Davis with it left side. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 44, Wilson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. Wilson will throw again. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson.
A throw to the flat for Carter.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On first down, Wilson.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Wilson.
He'll get that one to Carter, complete.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 16. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick here is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So it's on to halftime of this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the first of 4 Divisional Round matchups coming up this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other Divisional Round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens squaring off against the Tennessee Titans. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Miami. And they will need to get this passing game in gear.
because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for our home team, they were much more successful throwing the football than their counterparts. As you can see the numbers there.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
13 yards on the play. And the Brooklyn first down.
Now Wilson on first down. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 38, Rodgers got a man and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On first down. It's Taylor, and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Rodgers now to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers.
He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Center's kick is good. And the Dolphins are going to be forced to settle for 3.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
They'll try the left side with Carter.
There's the stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
43 is the mark, boys. 43. Check, 43.
Wilson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wilson.
And this one too low.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, a run with Carter.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st down, right back to Carter.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings
They go play action with Wilson. Shakes off the sack. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
I like the footwork back there. I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Throwing is Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will get the lead up to 14. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
So now here come the Dolphins. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Carter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And it's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his big tight end here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 2nd down now, it's Carter, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll go again with Carter. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 71 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Carter with it.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Carter once more. And now Carter going to be stopped up short. He did not get there.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. They'll try and run for it. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
They'll run with Carter.
A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. As we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab.
And the Barons are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Point after here coming up. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that one a long 11-play drive.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They'll start on the ground. Carter.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Another tote for Carter.
He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. And this offense on third down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Play action. Now Wilson.
That's complete to his running back, Carter.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now that's a big pickup right there. And so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. On first down, Carter. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, here comes more. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On second down, it's Carter down to the 25. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Wilson. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and when the offensive line is executed well today, try and get him over 100 yards.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Shotgun snap and a give to Carter.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's Wilson to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devontae Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Barons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. They're definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
He'll get this off to Taylor.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Rodgers going to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. On the right side open is Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
John Franklin Myers picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. A big play there for the Dolphins. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so he can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Touchdown, Dolphins! Will Fuller from 10 yards out.
And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Sanders on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll run on first down. Carter. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
118 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Now Carter.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Out of the gun, they run with Carter.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Rodgers now on first down.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to loft it deep right sideline.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Going for the deep ball.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
David Njoku and the rest of the offense heading back out onto the field. And we see here the productivity certainly has decreased from the start of the game, but sometimes people forget these tight ends, they can do more than just catch the football.
That is so true, because now when things start to happen and you're not getting the ball as much, maybe you change your focus on the game. Maybe you become a very good decoy. Maybe you block a little bit more. But sometimes you have such a great first half, you expect it to continue to roll, and it doesn't just happen that easily in the second.
Well, they have been able to shut him down, at least as of late. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Wilson.
They'll set up the screen to Carter.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A handoff for Carter.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with, is always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission. I think
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
wave the white flag.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.